Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending my presentation of my poster of my capstone project, Leveraging Study Abroad Workshop, Making Meaning of Study Abroad Experiences as it relates to job or internship applications. My name is Katie Pawlicki, and I go by the pronouns she, her, hers. So this workshop was for students who attend either DePaul University and Loyola University Chicago who studied abroad during their college education. I did two separate workshops, one at Loyola and one at DePaul. They were actually slightly different, though covered the same topics. So this workshop was geared towards how to identify skills gained or developed while abroad, as well as how to meaningfully include those skills in a resume, cover letter, and in an interview. According to a study done by the Institute of International Education, about 1 in 10 students study abroad, and within career advising, we talk about how to differentiate ourselves from other candidates, making this an opportunity for those students who study abroad to differentiate themselves. Many skills gained while abroad include adaptability, multicultural skills, and working well with others, and other valuable skills that employers are looking for in candidates. It has also been shown that processing time abroad after returning can help students to learn better how they have changed and what they have learned, so they can better articulate those to potential employers. Also, a study by NACE showed that many employers are looking for certain transferable skills, many of which are gained while abroad. So the intervention was a one-time workshop geared towards helping students. These students were given a pre-test and a post-test. In some cases, the students were given a post hoc pre-test for the DePaul students. The workshop reviewed different areas of the resume students could include in their study abroad experience, how to potentially include experiences from study abroad in their cover letter to highlight transferable skills gained, and ways to highlight experiences while abroad in an interview to demonstrate skills gained as well. We talked about different types of study abroad experiences, such as short-term, term-long, immersion programs, and internship experiences, and how those different experiences impacted students. We did a worksheet for students to brainstorm what skills that they developed. As you can see in this worksheet, there are different potential communication skills that students could have developed while abroad, given in a format where they can potentially identify different opportunities or experiences that they had where they were to develop those skills. We also practiced how to incorporate study abroad in an interview during the DePaul presentation, while students paired up and practiced the different interview questions, such as tell me about yourself, or provide one example of your ability to work independently, and how to incorporate their study abroad experiences within these replies. Then at the end of both workshops, the students had time to work on bullet points for their resume if it was applicable for them. So we did talk about how bullet points in a resume depends on the study abroad experience. In the end, we saw a 42% increase in students' ability to talk about study abroad in their resume, a 54% increase in their confidence to talk about study abroad in a cover letter, and 32% increase in the student's ability to apply the study abroad to an internship question. Also, feedback that was given was students found the checklist of items in the worksheet to be helpful in identifying skills that they previously had not identified as having developed while abroad. Another bit of feedback that we got was students were hoping that there would be more examples to go off of during the presentation and afterwards, though some examples were given to the DePaul students. There are also students either agreed or strongly agreed that they better understand what skills they developed while studying abroad, and overall found that the workshop was either very helpful or extremely helpful. Through the feedback, some recommendations that I would give would be to have more examples for students to reference during the workshop. I did give some handouts. Those students apparently did not reference them, and so maybe having more examples in the actual presentation can help students to work through some of that. Also, I feel like it would be beneficial to offer an online version of this presentation for students who potentially are studying abroad already, and so they're therefore not able to attend in session. Also, for offering the workshop during different times of day to reach a wider audience of those still stateside, or students who might be part-time students or who work. I would also put less emphasis on bullet point construction during the presentation, since all students may not find this applicable to their specific situation. We talked a bit about how bullet points aren't always going to be necessary underneath their study abroad experience in the resume, but potentially their experiences abroad could be better highlighted in either the cover letter or in an interview, where there are less concrete skills that were developed and more broader and transferable skills. This is a list of my references, and thank you so much for attending my presentation today.